Hello everyone and good day. Dan Manson here, that's right, Dan the Man with the Plan is here to stay. Welcome to another installation of the My Intro 2 series. If you don't know what that is, welcome to the channel, glad to have you here. This series, or mini-series, is going to cover most of the fighting games I've played and how I've been introduced to them. Today's topic is going to be Soul Calibur. My first introduction to Soul Calibur was in high school. Of course, my introduction happened at a friend's house, which seems to be a pattern to most games. But I went over to his house and he had a Nintendo GameCube set up. So in my head, I was wondering what game we were going to be playing. Was it going to be Mario Kart Double Dash? Maybe Super Smash Bros. Melee? Heck, were you going to play Madagascar Mini Golf or Shuffleboard Showdown? Who knows? But instead, I was introduced to a 3D fighter, where he was going around the map and fighting against another opponent. After the fight was over, I sat down and I asked him, "What game is this?" And he responds with Soul Calibur. I say, Soul Calibur? He says, Soul Calibur. I said, what's Soul Calibur? He said, well, you have a soul inside your sword. I say, a soul inside your sword? He said, a soul inside your sword. I said, on a Soul Eater type B? He said, not really, but kinda. I said, okay, cool. And I sat down and I looked at the character selection screen. And I said, wait, is that Link? And he said, yeah, that's Link. And I said, from Legend of Zelda? He said, from Legend of Zelda. I said, I kind of want to play Link. He said, then you should kind of play Link. And I said, okay, then I'm going to play Link. And I played Link all day. And it was a lot of fun, and that was literally my introduction to Soul Calibur. And as a result, we played Soul Calibur a lot throughout the entirety of that year of high school, until he ended up selling his GameCube and Soul Calibur as well, and I never got a chance to touch the game, and I ended up forgetting about that experience until I came to make this video. Now, my second introduction to the game took place in college when someone brought their PlayStation to the entertainment room of the college campus and plugged it up to the TV, and there I was, walking into the entertainment room, and I was introduced to a dude fighting an opponent in a 3D fighter where he was going around the map and fighting against another opponent. And after the fight was over, I sat down and I asked him, wait, what game is this? And he responds to it saying, Soul Calibur. I say, Soul Calibur? He says, Soul Calibur. I said, what's Soul Calibur? He said, well, you have a soul inside your sword. I say, a soul inside your sword? He said, yeah, a soul inside your sword. I said, on some Soul Eater type B? He said, yes, but no, but not really, but actually yes, but no. And I said, okay, cool. And I sat down and looked at the character selection screen. I said, wait, is that 2B? He said, yeah, that's 2B. I said, from Nier Automata? He said, yeah, from Nier Automata. I said, I kind of want to play 2B. And he said, you should kind of play 2B. And I said, I'm going to play 2B. So I played 2B all day, and it was a lot of fun. Needless to say, I had the exact same introduction to the game in high school and in college, which I find hilarious. But essentially, at that point, I decided to move on and go ahead and purchase Soul Calibur 6 for myself. And like with all fighting games I've played in the past, I played it for a bit and then I stopped playing, and I came back to it at a later time. And that later time I came back to it was actually last week when my friends and I decided to play Soul Calibur 6, and that's what you've been watching in the background this entire time, was just me playing with some friends online. No, I didn't stop playing because I didn't like the game. I thought the game was really fun and it had really good depth to it, in which 2B was my main when I was originally getting into it, because clearly, who doesn't like 2B from Nier Automata? It was a really great game, and I feel like her inclusion to Soul Calibur 6 really helped her, not the game, but it helped her get her name out there more, and probably helped sell Nier Automata a little bit more. Although already wasn't. Anyways, this isn't a Nier Automata review, this is a Soul Calibur introduction video. Anyways, I also really enjoyed the character creation element that was in the Soul Calibur game, and I was able to create so many characters that I thought would be fun introductions to the series and make my friends laugh with their inclusion, such as Noctis Lucius Kylum, Giorno Giovanna, and even Asta from Black Clover. Looking at my memories now, my memories on this game are very fond, and I just remember having a bunch of fun and the strategy that goes into trying to outmaneuver your opponent and outspace them. And since everyone has a sword, practically, or some type of weapon with a decent amount of range on it, it really helps with spacing and timing, and then the counters and the parries, and there's a lot of depth to the game, is what I'm saying. And I'm starting to notice now with my past experience with the game that this game's depth is a lot deeper than what I ever played it before in the past. I guess my introduction to Soul Calibur was a short one, but it's because of my lack of exposure to the game in a competitive nature over a casual one. And with it being so extremely casual and my immediate friend group being the more competitive type of players, they are typically gamers that want to play games such as Tekken, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and we've never really been a Soul Calibur group. In fact, I don't think I've ever played Soul Calibur with my immediate friend group, only with the friends that I have online. But personally, I hope that I can get some more games in with my friends online because I'd like to show off our little fun gaming from time to time instead of always having to be so competitive with grinding rank. But thank you all for your time, and thank you for watching the video. If you like Soul Calibur, let me know in the comment section below so I know if I should add more Soul Calibur to the channel so that I can just show off some character creations I have, I can just have some fun games online, or I can just introduce my friends to the channel and have them be a part of the Soul Calibur series that I could start playing, like Soul Calibur and Friends or something, I don't know. Also, go ahead and leave a like if you liked hearing how I had 2 introductions to the game that were the exact same. And if you like my content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, especially if you like the gameplay in the background, because it can somewhat reflect my Tekken gameplay, but not even close when you think about it, because it's 2 completely different games. I don't even know why I brought that up in the first place. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all have a great day, have a fantastic week, and remember, may your heart be your guiding key.